Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wildcat Basketball on the NFHS Network and the Wildcat Sports YouTube page. I'm your host, David Warrington, and I'm coming to you live from Central City High School for tonight's JV boys matchup between the visiting Alburnett Pirates and your Central City Wildcats. We're just under 4 minutes away from tip-off here, and I'll take this opportunity to give a shout-out to our sponsor, Next Bank. Each person and family has unique financial needs. That's why we offer a variety of personal banking and lending products. We offer everything that you need for your personal financial success, from checking and savings accounts to loans and online services. Next Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. So with about 3:30 to go before tip, let's go over lineups. First, for the Central City Wildcats, at the JV level, we've got number 1, Lucas Greif, number 2, Caden Howard, number 3, Dakota Little, number 4, Tridon Bowen, number 10, Ashton Ritzy, number 11, Jack Kramer, number 14, Colton Nowadsky, number 15, Braden Rickles, number 21, Marcus Shellhorn, number 22, Troy Curtis, number 24, Marcus Prusman, and that's the JV lineup for the Wildcats. Now taking a look for the Alburnett Pirates JV lineup, there's a bit of a discrepancy with numbers on the roster, so I'll try to keep everything straight. I think there's some confusion with some players having varsity jerseys and some players having JV jerseys, therefore the numbers get a little mixed up. But I'll read what they have here. We have number 2, Connor Rock, number 4, James Gudenkoff, number 10, Andrew Osman, number 12, Gavin Sokup, number 14, Braden Taylor, number 34, Landon McGraw, number 42, Kale Neighbor, number 4, Adam Neighbor, number 2, Mason Neighbor, and number 14, Grayson Carolan. Those are the players for the Alburnett JV lineup. Coaches for the Wildcats. Head JV coach is John McGovern. Tanner Carlson, head varsity coach, will assist, as well as David Mosier. Head assistant coach for the Pirates is Alec Phillip. Varsity head coach is Jeff Christofferson. Other coaches are Brian Huber, Colton Rose, and Ryan Gable. Those are the coaches for tonight's matchup. And we're just about 2 minutes away from tip here at Central City. After the JV boys conclude, we'll have varsity girls taking on the Pirates at 6, and the varsity boys will follow that. It's also senior night here at Central City, so in between the varsity girls and boys contest, we'll have our senior night ceremony for the class of 2020. I personally am a senior here at Central City as well on the basketball team, so I'll be taking part in that. So it's going to be an exciting night, so make sure after the conclusion of the JV boys, if you can't make it down to Central City, you tune in to listen to the varsity portion of tonight's broadcast. As I said, that the varsity girls game will start at 6, broadcast likely to start around 5:45. Minute 20 to go, and Wildcats making their way to the bench. Not sure if we're going to announce starters tonight, given we're in the main gym. JV boys getting an exciting opportunity to play in the main gym. Generally play in the other gym, but tonight, no JV girls. The boys will get to play in the main gym, so an exciting opportunity for the JV team tonight. Under a minute to go here before we start things off. And Coach McGovern giving some last-minute instructions to his starting 5 as well as the rest of the Wildcats. Wildcats break their huddle, making their way onto the floor. Starters for the Wildcats, Lucas Greif, Jack Kramer, Braden Rickles, Marcus Prusman, and Troy Curtis, the first 5 out on the floor for the Wildcats. Clock set at 7 minutes. JV level, we play 4 7-minute quarters. Wildcats out in their home whites with the red trim, red numerals. Pirates making their way onto the floor in their purple aways. Got yellow trim down the side. And out here for the Pirates, we've got Osman. We've got number 42, Kale Neighbor. And we're just about set to get underway, and we are underway as the Pirates win the tip. Give it over to number 14. That's Braden Taylor, and he scores the first basket of the night for the Pirates as the Pirates take a quick 2-0 lead. Wildcats weren't ready off the tip. Jack Kramer now has it. Pass tipped away by Taylor. Greif hustles into the backcourt to pick it up. Making his way up the floor, crosses half court. Double team comes. He picks it over to Kramer through his hands, and it's going to just manage to keep it in bounds as Marcus Prusman takes one dribble, pass over to Kramer. Jack Kramer on the left wing, just beyond half court, dribbling in with his left, jump stops, looking, gets it to Prusman down low. Prusman takes one step, goes to Troy Curtis in the corner. Over to Greif, guarded by Neighbor. Greif, hand in his face, shoots it, no good, short. Troy Curtis, offensive rebound, no good. Blocked away out of bounds, and the Wildcats will keep possession. Braden Rickles to throw it in, 6:17 to go here in the first, 2-0, early lead for the Pirates. Rickles to throw it in. As pass is tipped away, and the Pirates touched it last, goes straight out of bounds. And the Wildcats will keep it. Rickles to try it again. Prusman setting the screen for Curtis, trying to move his way over there. Rickles throws it up to Greif. He jumps up and goes and gets it. Ball's tipped away. He keeps it. Gets it out to Prusman. Marcus Prusman, left corner three, on its way long. Nothing but air on its way down as it's rebounded by Osman. Kick ahead goes to number 13. Not sure based on the roster what this player's name is, but number 13 has it. Guarded by Greif. Over to the 15. Down low to Osman. One dribble. Over to Neighbor. Neighbor goes up. It's tipped away. Foul called. And he's going to be shooting two. That's Kale Neighbor. Will get the opportunity to go to the line to shoot two. Neighbor set to shoot his first free throw. Free throw's on its way, and no good. Hits back iron. So 2-0 our score still. Neighbor will get one more. Free throw on its way from Neighbor. It's good. He managed to get one of two. And the Pirates lead 3-0 as the inbounds pass goes to Kramer. Kick out goes to Rickles, who's not looking for the ball. Stolen away by Osman. Osman going downhill, jump stops, lays it up. It's good. And the Pirates lead 5-0. Scoreboard says 4-0, should say 5-0. There's also 99 team fouls against the Pirates right now, so that's also interesting. Kramer has it trapped in the corner, gets it to Rickles. Rickles going downhill, jump stops, kicks back out to Greif. Greif looking to attack. He jump stops, throws it up. No good off the glass. Rebounded by Neighbor. A big, strong rebound by Neighbor to pull it down, and he's going to take it up the floor. He kicks ahead, number 15 in the corner. Looking to attack, gives it to Osman. Osman over to 13. 13 back to 15. Number 15 for three, no good. Braden Rickles, the nice rebound. Scoreboard's correct now. Didn't think the Pirates actually had 99 fouls, but you never know. Kick ahead pass goes to Curtis. He stops, thinks about it, shucks up a three. It's good. Troy Curtis with the kick ahead three. And just like that, the Wildcats only trail by two as number 13 brings it up the floor. Kick over to Osman down low, out to 15. 15 with another three from that same spot. He can't get that one to go either. Osman with the offensive rebound. Nice spin move. And they're going to call a foul. Foul called down low, and they'll take it out. Looks like foul goes against number 11, Jack Kramer. And the Pirates will get it out of bounds. Baseline play coming for the Pirates. Number 13 looking to go. Gives it to, it's tipped, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll stay right here as it's tipped by a Wildcat player out of bounds. It's going to be sidelines out of bounds. It'll be Braden Taylor throwing it in for the Pirates. Gives it to 15, out to 13, top of the key. Dribbling to his left, looking to attack, nothing there. Gives it back to Taylor. Taylor going to shoot the three after thinking about it for a minute. No good, hits the rim. Neighbor with a nice rebound. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Pirates will keep it. 4:34 to play. And first substitution of the night as number 10, Ashton Ritzy, making his way onto the floor in replacement of Braden Rickles. So corner three from Taylor after the inbounds play. It's good. It rattles around and finds its way home. And the Pirates lead 8-3. Inbounds pass goes to Kramer. Kramer guarded by Taylor in the full court. Jump stops, picks up his dribble, gives it to Lucas Greif. Still yet to pass half court. Now he does. Bounce pass goes to Ritzy. Ritzy has his pass tipped. It's stolen. Osman comes up with the steal. Osman running the floor. He's going up with the layup. No good. Seemed like a little bit of contact with no call. Ball goes out of bounds. They say last touch by the Wildcats. And the Pirates will get to keep it once again. Number 13 is going to throw it in. Once again, not sure the name based on the roster, as another corner three from Taylor is good. Two straight threes on back-to-back possessions from that same spot, and just like that, the Pirates lead 11-3, and Taylor comes up with the steal. Looking to go downhill, he lays it up. It's good, and one. Braden Taylor on a bit of a tear right now, as he'll get a chance to score one more from the free throw line, as that foul goes against Lucas Greif. A few subs here for the Pirates. Number 12, Gavin Sokup, making his way into the game for the first time, as well as number 4, James Gudenkoff. And number 31, not sure on the name of this young man, as he's also not on my roster. So Taylor will shoot one free throw. It's on its way. It's no good. Bounce around the rim for a little while. Curtis pulls down the rebound. Hands it off to Kramer. Kramer being guarded by Gudenkoff as he makes it up the floor. Kick ahead pass stolen away. Sokup nearly steps out of bounds, making his way down the court. Kicks it out to Taylor. Same spot for Taylor. Braden Taylor for three. It's no good. He gets his own rebound, lays it up. That's also no good. Rebounded by a Pirate. Some Pirate in there in that big mess. Taylor is fighting hard. And a foul called as Braden Taylor is all over the place at this point in this JV contest, as foul goes against Jack Kramer. I believe that's his second with 3:33 to go in the first. 31 will throw it in for the Pirates. Gives it to Sokup in the corner. Ritzy out there, gives it over to Taylor. Back to Gudenkoff at the top of the key. Taylor has it now. Looking to attack, stops, over to Gudenkoff. Back to Taylor. Over to 31, left wing. Over to Taylor. Braden Taylor, another three-pointer on its way, no good. Rattles around the rim before going out as Jack Kramer comes down with the rebound. And he tries to spin move, it's stolen away. Andrew Osman going down the floor. He's going to be fouled. And they say on the floor. Made the layup, but it's not going to count as he was fouled on the floor. Looks like the foul goes against number 12, I believe. That is Gavin Sokup, as number 42, Kale Neighbor, will re-enter the game for Braden Taylor, who will take a seat on the bench. Inbounds goes to Osman. Wildcats just weren't ready. And it's an easy bucket for the Pirates as they lead 15-3 here with 3 minutes to play in the first. Marcus Prusman bringing his way up the court. Gives it to Ritzy in the left corner. Right corner, excuse me. Ritzy over to Kramer. And he's fouled by number 4, James Gudenkoff. And the Wildcats will get to keep the ball. 2:50 to play here in the first period. Ashton Ritzy to throw it in. Looking. Doesn't see anything. Gets his pass tipped, but Kramer comes up with it. Pass is stolen away and is headed for Curtis. Stolen by Gudenkoff. Kick ahead to 31. Number 31 with the layup, and it's good. As the Pirates lead 17-3. And the Wildcats call timeout. Not the ideal start for the Wildcats JV to this point. That's for sure, as they lead 17-3 with 2:40 to play in the first. Braden Rickles will come in for a substitution for the Wildcats after this timeout. I'll take this opportunity to go ahead and give another shout out to our sponsor, Next Bank. Next Bank combines the values of a locally owned, independent Eastern Iowa community bank with expanded services and the latest technology to meet our customers' fast-moving lifestyle. Bank on your success with Next Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. So to this point, there's been quite a few mistakes made defensively by the Wildcats, as there's been a lot of open threes, and they've been hitting their threes. This Pirates JV team is shooting it very well to this point. So they get 17 points in just about 4 minutes, 20 seconds of play. And Wildcats' sole source of offense to this point has been a kick ahead left wing three by Troy Curtis. That's how we have our 17-3 score as the Wildcats break out of their huddle. Looks like Braden Rickles came in replacement of Ashton Ritzy. And the Wildcats will have the ball here out of the timeout. Braden Rickles will throw it in. Pirates still playing a full court press as Rickles throws it into Kramer. Kramer looking to go up the floor. Pass ahead Rickles in the middle. Crossing half court. Has it nearly stolen. Gets it. Go over to Greif. Over to Prusman. Prusman fakes a jump shot. Back to Rickles. Kramer right wing. Guarded by Gudenkoff. Looking to go downhill. Has it tipped away. Manages to keep it. Over to Rickles. Back out to Greif. Lucas Greif. Left wing three on its way. No good. Rebounds loose. Picked up by Sokup. Looks like the Wildcats had a chance at it, but they can't manage to get it down as Sokup looking to attack. Loses his dribble. Kramer picks it up. Jack Kramer running the full court. 2-on-2 fast break as he's going to look to go downhill. A little fancy layup there by Jack Kramer. No good. Rebounded by Neighbor. Didn't quite put enough on that to get it to go through as number 31 dribbling it up for the Pirates. 1:55 to play. Over to Gudenkoff, left wing. Back over to 31. Now to number 2, Connor Rock. Back to Gudenkoff, high post. Goes back to Rock. Now right back to Gudenkoff. He's looking to dribble to his left over 31. Number 31, three-pointer on its way. No good. Looked good, but it doesn't manage to fall, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Neighbor trying to get the offensive rebound. And the Wildcats will have it back. 17-3 still our score. 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Jack Kramer kick ahead goes to Rickles. He has it poked loose. He manages to keep it. Looking to go downhill. Rickles attacking, stops, gives it over to Troy Curtis. Troy Curtis, three-pointer out of the way. No good. Left it short. Hit the front of the rim. And with 1:18 to play, the Pirates bringing it up. Number 31. Pass goes over to Sokup on the right wing. Back to 31. Over to Gudenkoff. Looking to go downhill. Stops. Back over to Sokup on the right wing once again. Back to Rock. Down low to Neighbor. Some nice offense there by the Pirates as Kale Neighbor set up perfectly for a wide open layup. As Jack Kramer, kick ahead pass, knocked away by number 4, James Gudenkoff. And the Wildcats will get to keep the ball here with 57 seconds to play. As Braden Taylor, who had the fast start in this one, he's back in. As he's coming off the bench for the Pirates, as Lucas Greif, guarded by 31, has it poked loose, but they call a foul. Foul's going to go against number 31. Third team foul to this point against the Pirates, and the Wildcats will keep the ball. Already 5 fouls called against the Wildcats. They're 2 away from having the Pirates shoot for the rest of the quarter. Kramer dribbling it up. 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Jump stops. Pass goes to Greif. Can't handle it. Over to Prusman. Back to Greif, right wing. Looking to attack. Going downhill. Jump stops. Bounce pass goes to Kramer, top of the key. Kramer dribbling to his right, stops, gives it over to Lucas Greif. Bounce pass goes high post to Rickles, but nope, wasn't a well-timed pass as that fast break layup is going to be good from Gudenkoff as Pirates extend their lead. Jack Kramer dribbling it up now. Going downhill, looking to attack. Gudenkoff guarding him. Pass goes over to Greif. 10 seconds to play here in this first period. Wildcats going to need to take a shot quick if they want a chance at offense in this last quarter, as foul called on the floor. Looks like it's going to go against number 4, James Gudenkoff, who was guarding the ball. Jack Kramer was dribbling it up, fouled. And checking in for the Pirates is number 15, as Gudenkoff will take a seat on the bench. As Rickles will throw it in with 4.4 on the clock. Gives it to Prusman. Prusman, layup no good, fouled. And he'll get to shoot 2 with 2 seconds left to go. The foul goes against number 2, Connor Rock. 4th team foul against the Pirates. And Marcus Prusman will shoot 2. First free throw on the way from Prusman. It's no good. A little too strong. He'll have one more. 21-3 our score with 2 seconds remaining in this first quarter of play. Marcus Prusman set to take his second free throw. On its way. This one no good. Troy Curtis comes up with the offensive rebound, lays it up, and it's good. And a sign of life for the Wildcats at the first quarter buzzer as Troy Curtis gets the offensive rebound off of the miss. And Troy Curtis is the sole source of offense in this first quarter for the Wildcats as the Pirates lead 21-5 after 1 quarter of play. A couple substitutions making their way to start the second quarter for the Pirates have number 12, Gavin Sokup, also number 13. As we'll give Next Bank a quick shout out here. Next Bank is your bank for what's next. Your next car, next home, next business, next phase of life, or next adventure. 5 locations to serve you: Central City, Cedar Rapids, Marion, Coralville, and Waterloo. Next Bank is proud to sponsor Central City Sports. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. So as always, big shout out to Next Bank for being our sole sponsor. And thank you for all you do to help support Central City Athletics. So the starting 5 back out on the floor for the Wildcats. Rickles, Kramer, Greif, Prusman, and Curtis. As we've got number 13, number 15, again, unsure of their names based on this roster. Number 35, I believe that's Landon McGraw making his first appearance in this game. Also have Sokup and Neighbor out there for the Pirates. Inbounds pass from Rickles goes to Prusman on the right wing. Looking to attack, picks up his dribble over to Curtis, guarded by Neighbor. That's Kale Neighbor. Curtis driving in, stops, throws it up, no good. Greif with the offensive rebound. Out to Prusman, over to Kramer. Kramer looking to go downhill. Now pulls it back out. High post to Rickles. Rickles attacking, stops, kicks it out, but there's a foul down low. 15 foul called against the Pirates, and the Wildcats will get to keep the ball as Rickles will throw it in. Rickles looking for something, gets it into Curtis. A nice pass as Curtis lays that one up, no good. Looked like it had a chance, but rolls back out as Neighbor will take it in transition for the Pirates. He kicks it down low, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Gavin Sokup, and the Wildcats will get a little too much force put behind that pass, and it's going to go right out of bounds. As inbounds pass goes to Greif. 6:24 to play in the second quarter. 21-5, Pirates lead. Greif looking to attack over to Rickles, left wing. Picks up his dribble, gets it over to Kramer, top of the key. Kramer right about the spike line. Looking to go downhill with his left. Gets it out to Curtis. Troy Curtis, three-pointer on its way. It's good. And Troy Curtis with another three-pointer, his second of the night, as Wildcats trail 21-8. Pass goes to Sokup, left wing. Over to number 15. McGraw has a high post, back out to 15. Over to Sokup, down low to Neighbor. Takes one dribble, going the other way, goes up with his right, no good. Rebounds loose, picked up by Rickles. Trapping is the Pirates defense as he gets it over to Kramer. And Jack Kramer is going to bring it up. Troy Curtis, kick ahead three, it's on its way, it's well short. Rebounded by Prusman, and a fadeaway jumper from Marcus Prusman off the offensive rebound is good. Just like that, Wildcats trail 21-10. So Pirates lead by 11 after a quick start to this game. Pass goes to McGraw on the high post. He has it tipped away, picked up by Kramer, and he's going to go the other way with it as Jack Kramer. Kick ahead pass goes to Greif. He takes one dribble, and it's going to go out of bounds. They say it was tipped by Sokup. And the Wildcats will maintain possession of the ball. As for the Pirates, we have a substitution. Number 2, Connor Rock, coming in replacement of Cale Neighbor, who will take a seat. 5:12 to play here in the second quarter. As Rickles will throw it in. Doesn't see anything he likes. Still looking. Gets it into nobody as a Pirate defender is right there. Number 13 going the other way. Stops. He throws it up. It's no good, but fouled by Jack Kramer. And the Pirates will shoot 2. That's number 13 going to the line to shoot 2. So 2 free throws on the way here. First free throw is on its way, and it's no good. Hit the back of the rim. Bounces right back to the free throw shooter. He'll have a chance for one more. 5:07 to play here in the second quarter. 21-10 Pirates lead. Second free throw on its way, and that one's good. Rattles around just a bit, but finds the bottom of the net. As Rickles might have gotten away with a turnover there, but they'll let him play as Kramer crosses half court. Guarded by number 13. Some stiff defense here by number 13. He's working hard on the defensive end as Greif looking to attack, going downhill. He lays it up. It's blocked, but they say there was contact as well. And Lucas Greif will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to go against number 12. That's Gavin Sokup. And once again, Lucas Greif will shoot a couple free throws. 4:49 to play as Greif sets to take his first of 2. First free throw on its way. It's good. And the Wildcats now trail 22-11. Lucas Greif with a chance at one more. Second free throw on its way. It's short. No good. Tipped by Rock. Nearly went back into the basket, but it rolls right back out as McGraw comes up with it. Number 13 bringing it up. Kick ahead pass to 15. Back to 13 on the top of the key. Over to Sokup, left wing. Back to 13. Fakes it. Bounce pass goes to Rock. Nearly stolen his passes, but it's kept alive. Over to 15 right wing. Connor Rock in the high post. Out to 13. Number 13 with a three-pointer on its way, and it's good. As a three-pointer is good by number 13 for the Pirates. Pirates lead 25-11 here with 4:15 to go. Lucas Greif handling the Wildcat offense, bringing the ball up the floor. Guarded by Sokup, gets it over to Kramer. Deep in the right wing. As he's looking to attack, out of some space, attacking downhill. Layup's no good, too strong off the glass. Rebounded by number 13 of the Pirates. He's going to lay it up. It's good with the left. And the Pirates extend their lead 27-11. As Lucas Greif will bring it up, guarded by Sokup. Greif looking to do something with it. Picks up his dribble. He's in a bit of trouble now. He bounce pass gets to Rickles. Rickles has it on the left wing, looking to go downhill. Attacks. Sees a little bit of a gap. The floater is up and through. As Braden Rickles' basket is good. Number 13 handling the Pirates offense. Gives it over to Sokup, left wing. Bounce pass is tipped and stolen by Jack Kramer. Kramer running the break. Jump stop. He lays it up. No good. Out of bounds. And it's going to go off the Pirates. Wildcats will get to keep it. Couple subs. Number 14, Braden Taylor. And number 31, checking in for the Pirates, Ashton Ritzy back into the game for the Wildcats. Cale Neighbor also making his way as a late substitution. And McGraw will come to the bench. 27-13 our score here with 3:19 to play as the bounce pass goes to Prusman. He does a little fadeaway jumper, and it's good. His second fadeaway jumper of the night. And the Wildcats trail 27-15 as 31. Kick ahead goes to 15. Neighbor has a high post. Back to Rock. Rock is a skip pass to Taylor. Back to 31. Number 31, three-pointer on his way. No good. Rebounded by Neighbor right over the top of Curtis. Jump ball. Arrows pointing in favor of the Pirates, and they'll keep possession. Curtis had a box out going, but Neighbor just went straight up over the top of him. And he gets the offensive rebound as Colton Nowadsky making his first appearance in tonight's game. Checking in for Troy Curtis, who will take a seat on the bench. 31 will throw it in for the Pirates. We've got a foul, and Pirates turn it over. Foul called against number 42, Kale Neighbor. That's the seventh team foul for the Pirates. So from here on out, Wildcats are shooting free throws every time they're fouled. Jack Kramer dribbling up the floor. Full court pressure applied by Taylor. Manages to get through it. And Taylor pushing out on him. Jack Kramer looking to go downhill. He lays it up. It's no good, as he never quite had control of the ball on that attack, as Taylor's dribbling it up now. Gives it over to number 31 on the right wing. Back to Taylor. Taylor with an open three on its way. No good. Up back iron. Nice rebound by Lucas Greif as he skied up to the ball to meet it at its highest point to pull down that rebound. Lucas Greif with a nice crossover move. He has it poked loose. He gets it right back, and its layup is no good. And he's still going for it, and looks like they're going to get him for a foul. Nice hustle by Lucas Greif there trying to get the ball, but Pirates are going to shoot a 1-and-1 as they are also in the bonus. Both teams shooting on every foul from this point on until halftime. 2:19 to play, 27-15 lead for the Pirates as number 31 will shoot a 1-and-1. First free throw is on its way. It's no good off back iron. Ball's loose. It's on the floor, and Nowadsky pulls it up, or comes down with it, as he kicks it over to Greif. Greif looking to go downhill, behind the back. Dribble move, it gets him a little bit of space, but it's stolen away by number 31. Number 31 going in transition. Greif gets it right back, and it's going to go out of bounds. They say last touched by number 31 of the Pirates, and the Wildcats will get the ball back. Marcus Prusman will throw it in. We've got Prusman, Kramer, Greif, Nowadsky, and Ritzy as the ball's loose. Prusman with a nice hustle to get on the floor. Jump ball called. Arrow pointing the Pirates' way, but that doesn't seem accurate as last time. The Pirates also got it off the jump ball, so we've got it figured out, and the Wildcats will get possession of the ball. Prusman to throw it in, gets it right to Greif as he's looking to attack. Full court pressure has been applied by the Pirates throughout the entirety of this first half of play. We've got 1:50 to go as the bounce pass goes to Nowadsky. He can't quite handle it. It's loose. Neighbor picks it up, and he steps out of bounds. The side of his foot just barely caught that red out of bounds line, and the Wildcats will get it back. Ritzy will throw it in. Rock will guard him. Inbounds pass goes to Greif on the right wing. Does a retreat dribble. Looking to go downhill, attacking. Gets into the painted area, gives it over to Kramer, left wing. Kramer thinks about it, decides to shoot the three on its way. No good. Looked like it had a chance, but bounces around the rim just a bit and goes out. Number 31 has it in transition. Over to Taylor. Braden Taylor for three. It's good as he knocks down the straight-ahead three. And the Pirates lead 30-15, 1:20 to play in the first half. Kramer gets a jump on Taylor and gets some space. Now they're going to set up the offense in the half court. Bounce pass goes over to Greif. Now to Ritzy in the corner, right corner, as it goes to the right wing, over to Greif. Greif thinking about it, looking to attack. He's got an open lane, nearly loses it. Gets it out to Kramer. Jack Kramer with an open look from three. It's no good. Nearly falls, but Kramer can't get it to go. As Rock in transition, as they're going to call offensive fouls. Great hustle there by Jack Kramer. Jack missed the three-pointer, but instead of pouting about the missed shot, he hustled back on defense and was able to get in position to take that charge to avoid a basket from the other team. So good hustle there by Kramer to avoid the Pirates' basket, as Troy Curtis makes his way back into the game for the Wildcats. Colton Nowadsky will head back to the bench. Lucas Greif has it here with 50 seconds to play as he loses it. Number 31 has it now. He's going to stop, gives it number 13. Number 13 good with the left hand. And Pirates lead 32-15, 40 seconds to go. Inbounds goes to Prusman, right back to Greif. Greif looking to go downhill. Full court pressure still in effect. As Greif with some nice dribble moves, but he's got to get half court. He gives it to Curtis on the right corner. Down to Kramer. Kramer looking to do something with it. Dribbling to his left, jump stops. He throws up a mid-range jumper, nearly gets it to go in off the glass, but rebounded by Ritzy. Ritzy kicks it out to Prusman, whose layup is no good. Rebounded by Curtis. Troy Curtis with the follow on its way, and it's good. Troy Curtis with another bucket off of an offensive rebound. As the Pirates look to run here with 5 seconds to play. Pass goes over to Gudenkoff. Gudenkoff looking to attack. Spins, throws it up. It's good at the halftime buzzer. And we have reached halftime here in Central City. Pirates lead 34-17. as Wildcats head to the locker room. And we've got 5 minutes on the clock for halftime. So a lot of points in that first half of play, specifically for the Pirates. They put up 34, and they started out very hot. So Wildcats struggled out of the gate, let the Pirates get a big lead, but since then they've looked quite competitive. It's been a back-and-forth affair after those first 3 or 4 minutes. But it's just the problem is that the Wildcats let themselves get so behind. It's going to be a struggle to get back into a real competition here with just the second half to play. 34-17, Pirates lead at halftime. Troy Curtis specifically had a pretty nice half for the Wildcats. He had, off the top of my head, I think he had, I want to say 10 points. He had 2 threes, and then he had 2 putbacks, one off a missed free throw, one off a missed layup. So pretty good half of basketball for Troy, as he has 10 of the Wildcats' 17. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to Next Bank at this time. Next Bank represents a new approach to banking in Iowa, expanded services, more technology, and increased personal attention. If you want to take your banking to the next level, Next Bank is for you. Next Bank is proud to sponsor Central City Sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender. So, of course, as always, big thank you to Next Bank. We've got 3.5 minutes to go here before the second half of play. And the big problem for the Wildcats so far has been that full court pressure that the Pirates have been unrelenting in, and the Wildcats have struggled to handle it. They're pushing out very far in the half court as well, so aggressive defense at this point from the Pirates, and it's seeming to work as the Wildcats have been a little thrown around from that defense. 3:10 before the second half begins. As a reminder, there will be varsity contests as well tonight, as at 6 o'clock the varsity girls will take on the Pirates as well, to be followed by the varsity boys. All taking place tonight. It's also senior night, so in between the girls and boys games, at the conclusion of the varsity girls and before the start of warm-ups for the varsity boys, we'll have our annual senior night ceremony to celebrate the class of 2020 here at Central City. So make sure if you can make it to Central City tonight, you come out to support our varsity crew. And if you can't, then tune back into the Wildcat Sports, or if you're watching on NFHS, that's a great place to watch as well. To listen or watch on the NFHS network all the festivities going on tonight. So we've got 2:15 here before the second half is underway. Pirates making their way back onto the floor, exiting the locker room. Pretty good half all around for the Pirates. They hit a lot of shots, and they were also got the Wildcats thrown off a little bit by their full court pressure. As the Wildcats come back out for the second half, looking to get some shots up before the second half of play resumes. And if the Wildcats can figure out how to handle the heavy pressure being applied by the Pirates, they'll be right back into it. Wildcats once again getting some shots up here before the second half. A minute and a half to go before we resume play here at Central City. Just about 1 minute before we get things rolling once again here in Central City. Once again, if you're just joining us, Pirates lead here at halftime 34-17 in this JV boys contest. Once again, it is senior night, so the senior boys and girl in this case, as we only have one senior girl basketball player, will be recognized in between the varsity contests. So an exciting night of basketball here at Central City. We're just getting started here with our action tonight, and the JV boys are just about 30 seconds away from resuming play. Same starting five that started the first half out there for the Wildcats. We've got Greif, Prusman, Rickles, Kramer, and Curtis starting the second half of play. Out here for the Pirates, number 13 or 15, as well as Osman, Neighbor, and Taylor out there to start things. 7 minutes on the clock. We're set for play, as number 15 will throw it in, number 13 to dribble it up for the Pirates. He's guarded by Greif. Wildcats sitting back in a 2-3 zone. Over to Taylor. Thinks about it, gives it over to 15. Down low to Osman. He kicks it back out to Taylor. Braden Taylor, three-pointer on his way. It's no good. Bounced around. Neighbor pulls down the offensive rebound. He goes back up with it, and it's good off the glass. As Kale Neighbor gets it to go off the offensive rebound. Lucas Greif has it now. Looking to attack. Getting into the paint. Tipped away by Osman. They're fighting for it. Osman and Taylor have it. Now it's over to number 13 going down the floor. Picked up by Kramer in the full court. Now they're going to settle down. Top of the key, number 13 gives it over to Taylor. Taylor, right wing. Osman in the high post. One dribble. Power move. Gets it to go. As Osman took one dribble, made a nice strong move to the basket and put it up and through. 38-17 our score as Kramer goes between the legs. Looking to go downhill. Jump stops. Back out to Rickles. Braden Rickles has it. Right about the spike line. He's dribbling back out now over to Prusman. Prusman gives it back to Greif. Back to Kramer. Bounce pass goes right back to Prusman. Passing it around the perimeter. Prusman going downhill and looked like he lost control of it. Couldn't quite have anywhere to go with that pass. And number 13 going to go run the floor. No good off that one. Rebounded by Curtis. Troy Curtis pulls down on the rebound. And kick ahead goes to Jack Kramer, who will handle it for the Wildcats. Kramer running the floor, goes behind the back. Looking to space things out as 13 is right up in his grill. This is what they've been doing all night. They've been right up in the Wildcats as Jack Kramer's layup is no good. Rebound pulled down by Neighbor, who's going to run with it in the full court. Kicks it over to number 13. Number 13 over to number 15 on the right wing. Back to Taylor. High post to Neighbor. Over to Osman. He takes one dribble, thinks about it. Kicks it back out to Taylor in the left corner. Over to 13. 15 right wing. Number 15, three-pointer on his way. It's no good. Rebounded by Curtis as Troy Curtis pulls down another defensive rebound. Quite a few rebounds tonight for Curtis as well as he's having a pretty good game. 4:50 to play as Jack Kramer. Bounce pass ahead to Greif in the right corner. Bounce pass goes to Rickles, high post. He has his pass tipped and it's loose. Looks like Greif picks it up. Foul called. Looks like it went against number 14. That's Braden Taylor, whistled for the foul. First foul of the half for either team as number 2, Connor Rock, is going to come in for the Pirates. Andrew Osman will take a seat on the bench. Rickles to throw it in off the inbounds. It gets it into Greif, right corner. Dribbling out. In trouble now, passes loose. Picked up by Prusman. Gives it over to Kramer. Kramer thinks about it, shoots the three. It's no good. And it's rebounded by Taylor. Taylor running it with it. Greif right there, but he can't manage to steal the ball away. As 15 gives it over to number 13. Number 13, three-pointer on his way. It's no good. Rebounded by Neighbor, and he gets the and one to go through. Kale Neighbor got the offensive rebound, and he gets the foul to go with it. As he's been a problem on the glass all night for the Wildcats. They've had problems boxing him out. He's athletic and goes up and gets the ball, and he's been doing a nice job of that tonight. As his free throw's on its way, it's no good off back iron. Rebounded by Greif. It was tipped by Rock, but Lucas Greif comes up with it for the Wildcats. Stops in the full court, gives it over to Prusman. Now back to Kramer. Kramer, guarded by number 13, looking to go downhill, gets a little bit of space, lays it up. It's good as Jack Kramer gets it to go off the attack. 38-19 our score as the Pirates lead here with 3:45 to go in the third quarter. Taylor has it. Gives it over to number 15 on the left wing. Back to Taylor, top of the key. Over to number 13, right wing. Nice play there by the Pirates to get an open look for Braden Taylor, and it's no good. Rebounded by Rickles. There's a couple subs in the scorer's table for the Wildcats, and a platoon swap coming in for the Pirates right as I say that, so we'll have a lot of new subs coming in here in just a moment. Kramer gives it to Prusman. A nice cut by Marcus Prusman, and his layup's good. A good cut by Prusman to get an open look, and a nice find by Kramer to get the pass to him. As number 13 will dribble it up now. Pass goes to Taylor, back to number 13. Over to 15, down low to Rock. Rock sends it out to Taylor, back to 13. Number 13, top of the key, straight away, three-pointer's good. Nothing but net on its way down. And the Pirates extend their lead 43-21 as Greif's going to dribble it up. Greif stops, kicks it ahead. It's tipped out of bounds. And the Wildcats will keep it as Ashton Ritzy is checking back in for the Wildcats and Caden Howard making his first appearance in tonight's game. Lucas Greif and Braden Rickles checking out, and a platoon swap for the Pirates. We've got Osman, Gudenkoff, Sokup, McGraw, and number 31, who I'm not sure the name of. As a bit of a silly turnover there by the Wildcats as Ritzy had his inbound pass tipped. Instead of letting it fall to the ground, he caught it in the air, and therefore it's out of bounds off him, and the Pirates will get it. Over to Sokup, right wing, back to number 31. Pass goes over to Sokup, looking to attack. Bounce pass goes to Osman. Now to McGraw down low. He throws it up, no good. Caden Howard with a nice rebound. As Jack Kramer will bring it up. 2.5 to play here in the third quarter. 43-21 lead for the Pirates as Kramer bounce pass goes to Ritzy. Ritzy back to Kramer, top of the key. Kramer looking to go downhill. Doesn't see any gaps. He's now looking to attack. He stops. Mid-range jumpers, no good. Rebounded by Kramer. He gets his own rebound, attacking now. Throws it up, no good, but there is a foul. And Jack Kramer will get to shoot 2 free throws. Looks like the foul is going to go against number 4, James Gudenkoff. And Jack Kramer will get to shoot 2 for the Wildcats. First free throw on its way from Kramer. It's no good. Bounces around and goes out. As he'll get a chance for one more. 43-21, the Pirates lead. As Jack Kramer getting the ball for his second free throw. Second free throw on the way. It's going to be short. No good. Off the front of the rim. As pass goes ahead to Gudenkoff. Guarded by Howard. Picks up his dribble. Back to number 31. Over to Sokup on the right wing. Sokup gets back to 31. Back to Sokup. And some sort of turnover. I couldn't quite see the referee's signal, but a turnover nonetheless, as the Wildcats will get possession of the ball. Prusman to throw it in. We've got a sub. As Jack Kramer will dribble it up. Andrew Osman checks out of the game. Believe it was number 2, Connor Rock, that came in for him as Kramer rifles a pass to Prusman in the post, and Prusman can't quite handle it, falls to the ground, and it's going to be a traveling violation. As we've got a couple subs for the Wildcats. Lucas Greif and Braden Rickles in. Troy Curtis and Jack Kramer will take a seat on the bench. 1:38 to play here in Central City in the third quarter, that is. 43-21, the Pirates lead. As Gudenkoff gives it over to Sokup. Sokup back to Gudenkoff, over to 31 left wing. Looking down low, gets to Rock in the high post. Back out to Gudenkoff. Fakes the 3, going down low. Gives it over to 31. 31 attacking. His pass is going to go out of bounds off the Pirates. And the Wildcats will get possession of the ball. Colton Nowatzki coming in for the Wildcats. Ashton Ritzy will take a seat. Or sorry about that, Marcus Prusman actually coming out. Lucas Greif going to handle the ball for the Wildcats. He's guarded by Gudenkoff. Some tough defense being played by Gudenkoff. Loose ball. Greif manages to get it back. Howard gets it, looking to go downhill. Howard has it poked out from behind. And they say it went off of Howard. So the Pirates will get it. Bit of a discussion going on here. Is it, from my vantage point, of course I don't have a great vantage point from up here, it looked like it was just tipped out by the Pirates, and sure enough, they reversed the call. As originally they had said it was off of Howard, which seemed a little suspicious, but inbounds pass goes to Nowatzki. Can't quite handle it. Has it in the corner. Bounce pass goes to Rickles in the post. He goes up with the right. No good. Rebounded by Ritzy. If he can handle it, he gets on the floor for it. Gets it to Rickles. Nowatzki has it in the high post. Picks it up. Out to Greif. Lucas Greif. Open 3. It's no good. Looked good, but can't quite get it to fall. As we've got 45 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Gudenkoff going downhill. Stops, takes one jump. Blocked away by Greif. It's going to go out of bounds. They say it was off of Greif. A nice move by the Pirate player to save the ball off of Greif before it went out of bounds. As 31 will throw it in for the Pirates. Looking, gets it to Gudenkoff. Gudenkoff goes up with it, blocked by Nowatzki. And Greif's going to go the other way. Lucas Greif, 2-on-1 fast break. Stops, goes up with the layup. It's good. As a nice strong move to the basket results in 2 points for Lucas Greif. Number 31 handling the ball for the Pirates. Gives it over to Gudenkoff. Down low to McGraw. McGraw with a little mid-range jumper, and it's good. As he gets it to go from the elbow. 15 seconds to go. Wildcats trail 45-23. Lucas Grafe nearly loses his dribble. Gives it over to Rickles. We're down to about 5 seconds to go. Rickles looking to attack downhill. Stop, kicks it out to Grafe. Lucas Grafe's got to hurry. He throws up a mid-range jumper. It's no good, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. We've played through 3 quarters, and the Pirates lead 45-23. I'll take this opportunity to give a shout out to Next Bank at this time. From your checking account to your first car, first mortgage to retirement, and all the money matters in between. Next Bank people relate because they're your people. They are in your community, sitting beside you at the kids' games, working local fundraisers, and shooting the breeze at the grocery store. Start building the banking relationship of a lifetime with Next Bank, conveniently located in Central City, Waterloo, Cedar Rapids, Marion, and Coralville. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. So the Wildcats back onto the floor to begin this fourth quarter of play. Same starting 5 that started the game out on the floor for the Wildcats. We've got Rickles, Kramer, Greif, Prusman, and Curtis out on the floor. 7 minutes on the clock for this fourth and final quarter of play as we've got number 31. We've got McGraw, Gudenkoff, Sokup, and Rock out there for the Pirates. Wildcats will have it to start, and Rickles will throw it in. We're underway here in the fourth quarter as Kramer will dribble it up. Kramer's guarded by Rock, gives it to Rickles. Rickles attacking with his right, throws up a layup, no good, gets his own rebound, back out to Kramer on the right wing. Thinks about the 3. He's going to go to his left, pulls it back out. Looking to go downhill, nothing there, stops, gives it to Greif on the back cut. He stops, kicks it back out to Kramer. Jack Kramer dribbling to his right now, and there's a foul called. Just the 4th foul for either team in this second half of play. We've got 3 for the Pirates, 1 for the Wildcats, as the Wildcats will retain possession of the ball. Braden Rickles will throw it in. Curtis gets it in the left corner. Looking to attack, going downhill. Stops, throws it up, and he's fouled by McGraw. That's Landon McGraw whistled for the foul. And Troy Curtis will get to shoot 2 at the line. Wildcats trail 45-23. As the Pirates lead in this one, 6:23 to play in the fourth. Troy Curtis's first free throw on its way. It's no good off the front of the rim. And he'll get a chance for one more. As the Pirates have a substitution, number 13 checking into the game in replacement of number 4, James Gudenkoff. Troy Curtis for his second free throw on its way, and that one's short as well, rebounded by Rock. And the Pirates will go the other way. Gudenkoff, or excuse me, number 31 has it, over to number 13, left wing, back to number 31. Back to Sokup, right wing. Brings it over to number 13 in the left wing. Misguided pass goes straight out of bounds. No Pirates within the area. We got some subs. Braden Taylor and Cale Neighbor coming in for the Pirates. Sokup and McGraw will take a seat. And also number 3, Dakota Little. The nickname we've given him is Dakota Bucket, so it kind of slipped out there as he makes his way onto the floor. And he is replacing Lucas Greif. Dakota has it now. Pass goes over to Rickles. Rickles going downhill. Layup is good by Braden Rickles on that drive to the basket. Over to number 13. Number 31 with a deep 3 on its way, and it's good. 3-point jumper good for the Pirates as they lead 48-25, 5:35 to play in the fourth. Jack Kramer looking to go downhill. Pass to pick up his dribble. He's in trouble now. 13 right up on him. Gives it to Prusman. Prusman attacking. Stops. Throws up a shot. No good off the back iron. Dakota nearly gets the rebound. Prusman does. And we've got a foul called against the Pirates. Couldn't get a number on that, but the Wildcats will retain possession as Ashton Ritzy checks into the game. Marcus Prusman will take a seat. Braden Rickles will throw it in. Gives it to Dakota in the corner. Dakota, 3-pointer on its way. It's no good. Rebounded by Neighbor. Kick ahead goes to number 2. That's Rock. He throws up the layup. It's no good. Ritzy fighting for the rebound. Neighbor ends up with it. Back over to number 31. 31 has it once again. This is number 13, right wing. Back to Taylor. It's tipped out of bounds. They say off of Taylor. And the Wildcats will get the ball. 4:57 to play here in the fourth quarter. 48-25 our score. Pirates lead. As Rickles throws it into Kramer. He'll bring it up. Kramer looking to attack on number 13, goes behind the back with it. Stops, gives it to Little. Dakota Little's three-pointer on its way, and it's no good. A little too much on that one, and it's going to go out of bounds. Couple subs for the Pirates. Number 12, Gavin Sokup making his way onto the floor, as is number 35, Landon McGraw, coming into the game for the Pirates. Number 13 going to bring it up for the Pirates. 48-25 our score. 4:35 to play in the fourth. Sokup gives it back to 13. Sokup right wing. Back to 13, top of the key. Dribbling to his left, goes between the legs. High post to Neighbor. Neighbor kicks it out to Sokup. Gavin Sokup with the corner three. It's no good, and rebounded by Ritzy. Ritzy gives it over to Kramer, who will bring it up for the Wildcats. Attacking, goes behind the back. Jump stop. In a bit of trouble, gives it over to Rickles. Over to Dakota Little. Dakota Little's three on its way, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds. They say it was off of the Pirates. So the Wildcats will get it back as Colton Nowatzki checks in. Troy Curtis going to take a seat on the bench. Gets it into Ritzy. Now over to Kramer, right wing. Kramer has it tipped, gets it back. Jump stop, Rickles has it in the elbow. Attacking, throws up a floater, and it's good. Braden Rickles on the attack from the right elbow gets it to go. As we've got 3:45 to play here in this fourth quarter. Number 13 bringing it up. Taylor has it on the right wing. Looking around, gives it to Neighbor down low. Neighbor attacking. Foul called against the Wildcats. Believe it was on Nowatzki. I'll try to get a number here. And sure enough, it goes against number 14, Colton Nowatzki. Just the second team foul in the second half for the Wildcats, as Caden Howard and Lucas Greif come in for the Wildcats, replacing Jack Kramer and Braden Rickles. Inbounds pass intended for Neighbor, tipped away, but he gets it back. Neighbor shot no good. Ball's loose. Save goes to Neighbor, and he lays it up once again, no good. Still loose. Neighbor gets it right back. And it looks like we've got a timeout. Pirates. They call timeout here with 3:26 to play in the fourth quarter. 48-27 the Pirates lead. Just a 30-second timeout. So we'll give a quick shout out to our Next Bank sponsor once again. What are you saving for? Whether it's retirement, your child's education, a new car, or just a rainy day, Next Bank has the right savings account for whatever's next for you. Next Bank is committed to help you achieve what's next for your financial dreams. Bank on your success with Next Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. So Wildcats back onto the floor for this last 3:26 of play. On the floor for the Wildcats, we've got Greif, Howard, Nowatzki, Little, and Ritzy. Pirates also out onto the floor at this point, so we're going to play a little more basketball here in this JV contest. Inbounds pass goes to Gudenkoff as his layup's good. A nice find by number 13 as the Wildcats lead 50-20, or excuse me, the Pirates lead 50-27. Pass goes to Howard, back to Greif. Greif looking to attack. Pass intended for Little is tipped, and it's going to go out of bounds. Gudenkoff thought it was going to be going the other way, but the Wildcats will keep it. Inbounds pass. Little has his pass tipped, but looks like, not sure what the call is here. Looks like it's out of bounds off the Pirates, and Little will throw it in again. Little gets to Greif. Lucas Greif will look to go downhill. Gives it over to Caden Howard, top of the key, guarded by Neighbor. He shoots it, but he's blocked by Neighbor. Neighbor going the other way. He lays it up. It's good as Kale Neighbor gets the bucket in transition. 2:55 to play, 52-27 Pirates lead as kick-ahead pass goes to Ritzy. Has it on the left wing. Pass goes over to Caden. Caden Howard looking to attack. It's tipped, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Pirates. And the Wildcats will get to keep the ball. Howard will throw it in. Couple subs. Number 31 coming in for the Pirates, as is number 2, Connor Rock. Caden Howard will throw it in. Inbounds pass goes to Ashton Ritzy, and he gives it over to Dakota Little. Little, top of the key, has it tipped away. And Dakota gets it back, gives it over to Nowatzki. Nowatzki throws it up for Greif. He gets it in the right corner. Over to Caden Howard. Howard gives it back to Greif. Greif goes downhill, has it swatted away by number 31 as Gudenkoff will go in transition. His layup's blocked away by Greif, and his offensive rebound is picked up by Sokup, and it's good. Nice hustle by Greif, but nobody was there to get the defensive rebound, and the Pirates score off the offensive rebound. Is Howard looking to attack? Pulls it back out, gives it over to Greif, right wing. 2 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Little throws up another shot, no good. Dakota Little can't get the three-pointer to fall. Kick ahead pass goes to Gudenkoff. He lays it up and in, and it's good. As James Gudenkoff gets the transition bucket. 56-27 with 1:45 to play. In this fourth quarter of the JV boys contest, as Caden Howard can't handle the ball, is going to go out of bounds, and the Pirates will get it back. 1:42 to play here in this fourth quarter. Inbounds pass goes to Gudenkoff, and he'll dribble it up. Picks it up, gives it over to number 31 in the left wing. In the rock in the high post. Back to Sokup, down low to McGraw. McGraw gives it back out to Sokup. Sokup corner three, it's no good, left it short. Rebounded by McGraw, he goes up with it, it's good. And the foul, so we'll get a chance at one more. Looks like foul's gonna go against number 14, Colton Nowadsky. And it's Landon McGraw will get a chance for one more at the free throw line. 1:23 to play. Pirates lead 58-27 as the free throw is on its way. It's good off the glass. He manages to get it in via the bank. Not typically what you look for in a free throw, but a point's a point either way, as that one's going to go out of bounds, last touched by Rock. As we've got 1:16 to play here in the fourth quarter. 59-27, Pirates lead. Howard will throw it in. Gives it to Little. It looks like he had it out of bounds, and the Pirates will get it back. 59-27 our score. 1:15 to play. As pass goes ahead to Sokup, right wing. Back to 31. Gudenkoff gives it down low to Rock. Rock is fouled, and he'll get a chance to shoot two at the free throw line. Connor Rock going to the line to shoot. Colton Nowadsky calls for another foul. Once again, it'll be Connor Rock shooting two free throws for the Pirates. 1:05 to play here in the JV boys contest. As the first free throw from Rock is on its way. It's short, no good off the front of the rim. He'll have a chance for one more as the Pirates lead 59-27. Connor Rock set for his second free throw. On its way, and it's no good as it bounces around, but it's going to be rebounded by McGraw. He loses it out of bounds, and it's going to be Wildcats' ball. 1:01 to play here in the JV contest as Ashton Ritzy will throw it in, gives it to Greif. Lucas Greif going to dribble the ball up the floor. Passes it over to Ritzy on the left wing. His pass is tipped by Sokup out of bounds, and the Wildcats will keep it. Ritzy will throw the ball in for the Wildcats. Throws it into Greif, left wing. Dribbling to his right, now back to his left. Looking to attack the basket. Stops, throws up a shot. It's no good, left it short. It's rebounded by the Pirates. Connor Rock has it, gives it over to Gudenkoff. Gudenkoff thinks about the three, now attacking. Lays it up, no good. McGraw comes down with the rebound. It's blocked by Greif. He's going to look down low to Gudenkoff. Gudenkoff lays it up, and it's good. 61-27 with 25 seconds to play. As Lucas Greif dribbling up the floor for the Wildcats. Over to Ritzy. Back to Howard. Howard gives it to Dakota. Dakota Little for three on its way. It's no good. As Little can't get that one to fall. Still fighting for the offensive rebound, but it's going to be picked up by Sokup. And that should just about do it here from Central City. As the final seconds tick down, and that's going to be our ball game as the final score. Pirates 61, Wildcats 27, as the Pirates get the win in this JV contest. So hard-fought game by the Wildcats, but the Pirates managed to come out with the victory this time. 61-27, once again, our final score. And that's going to be all for now from Central City, but be sure to tune back in here in just about 20 minutes, as right around 5:45 we'll be going live with the varsity girls contest. Game starts at 6. And once again, it's senior night here in Central City, so we'll be going live with our senior night broadcast. But for now, that's all from Central City. I've been David Warrington. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, good night. Go Cats.